racial justice. Housing justice is racial justice.
Future for housing justice looks like not just surviving but thriving. It looks like having everything you need to be successful. It looks like kids having a space to call home that makes them feel welcome. It looks like community. It looks like partnership. It looks like each one teach one. It looks like a bright future.
Once I was part of a mass displacement of hundreds of people, and you begin to think about housing, you realize there's nothing more important than housing.
Housing is a human basic need, like the air we breathe. It is not something that is a commodity. It's not something that people can live without.
People need to be able to have sustainable living for themselves and for their family. At the bare bones of it, it's just about being a human, about the humanity of a person.
I was talking with someone recently and I heard it come out of my mouth where I was like, our broken housing system. And I was like, you know, I'm loath to actually say our broken housing system because I don't think that our housing system is broken. I think that it is by design made this way to oppress people in our communities, right? Poor folks, particularly Black and brown folks, indigenous folks.
Housing justice is racial justice because this nation is built on a system of systemic racism. Those who are your oppressors honestly don't believe that you deserve what they have, that you deserve to be free, that you deserve to be housed.
Race is very much a part of this housing crisis and how we got here, and I think because people are economically vulnerable, landlords have taken advantage of that, and that has been unfortunately disproportionately Black and brown people.
Housing justice is racial justice because it was really affecting Black and brown people, but now we notice that it's really financially racist as well. So if you don't, again, have that money, you don't get in.
Many of your orgs have and continue to explore how art and cultural strategies and organizing can be used to not only advance your policy campaigns, but also change the psyche of your target audiences. And so if most people are spending their time in culture, that means culture is decisively the best venue to meet them where they are at if you want them to think about the world in a new kind of way and embrace a new narrative for housing justice.
The stories need to be told everywhere, not just when we're testifying in city council, but sort of infuse it in art, in our movies, in our books, our performances. We need artists as ambassadors. These cultures where most people are at most of the time.
And we need to really make sure that these people, that these billionaires are paying their fair taxes, because that will be one of the first steps to solving some housing, because they rather give you 50 million turkeys instead of give you 50 million towards housing.
So it's important for me to educate people about their rights and to get people to fight. Unless you're willing to get out there and fight for yourself, people will continue to give you the same crap they've been giving you.
Now we're coming together across the country, and it's now time for us to demand that our policymakers and our government officials begin to get the people what they deserve.